Hey folks. Okay, I really liked I really loved my my previous rating video that I did way back. I think it was the Beatles. Not that it was like really way back, but I've been kind of at random. Well, I've been kind of picking at some box sets that that's been sitting around for a while, and I don't really buy as much CD box sets anymore. I just kind of listen to music on YouTube or whatever. But I really do like doing rating videos mostly, just by the scale and just how the the I don't know what you call, I guess, like the just the way it's structured and all that. And the one box set that I chose here, which is going to be pretty quick here, is the Van Halen CD box set. Now, of course, this is the David Lee Roth years or whatever, and I'm getting grown. I'm kind of growing out of Van Halen a little bit, but I just still think I really do think they're talented. They definitely have great musicianship, and of course, David Lee Roth, a great performer he was. But I'm getting kind of sick of some of this, some of Van Halen's music a little bit. Of course, to kind of celebrate, today, I believe, sometime in early February, marks the 47th anniversary of the debut album, the first album by Van Halen. And also will be, coming October, will be exactly 5 years since Eddie Van Halen's passing. So that's why I kind of dedicate this rating video to this set here. Now, the way I do the rating video here is I rate the cover and also rate the actual album as a whole, the songs or whatever. And I go from 1 to 5. 1, not so good. 5 is great. Now I could do 1 to 10, but I'd rather just simplify it. Just has 1 is a not so good album and 5 perfect album. So let's go and get started. I really enjoy doing these kind of things. I'll kind of do more, I guess ratings, if you will, as I go along. So like I said, these are the David Lee Roth years, because let's just be honest. Wasn't David Lee Roth better than Sammy Hagar? Remember, he came into the band, and they weren't the same. So anyways, enough of me talking here. Let's just get to the video here. Okay, so first one here is the debut album. Came out in February of '78, and my rating for the album cover is definitely a 5. Just excellent album cover. Kind of like a Hard Day's Night, kind of replicating all the band members on each side. And I don't know if I care too much about the back cover. Now, damn well you'll hear any of these songs on the radio if you go on your local classic rock station, But I do really, I gotta say, I really do appreciate their musicianship, and their, and just how wild they are, Just how really good they are. I mean, I wouldn't really say that they were a great band, but they were just so good with what they had, Of course, the opening track is Running with the Devil. I mean, we hear that song a bunch of times. Eruption into You Really Got Me. Now, the first time You Really Got Me was actually Rick Derringer, who actually covered it from one of his live albums, I believe. Ain't Talking About Love, that's kind of a song we hear a lot. Jamie's Crying, this is like an album everybody loves, right? But I kind of feel a little like I should probably put it at the top list, and it's pretty damn good, Yeah, who did the album cover? Dave Bang, the photographer, Elia Gilbert. Yep. That's the first album. Okay, then the second album is Van Halen 2. Now, I'm not really big on the album cover here, so I'm probably going to give it maybe a 2. I don't know. I do like the back cover, though. That's kind of cool, though, David Lee Roth, with his acrobat, stuff or whatever. Yeah. Let's see here. Art direction, design again by Dave Bang again. Photographer Neil Zollauer and Elliot Gilbert again. Yeah. And Ted Templeman produced the album. I don't know if did he produce the first one. Let's see. I don't know. I guess he might have probably had produced the first one, I believe. But yeah, but we know him, of course. He produced all the Doobie Brothers albums, Now, if you listen to the albums here, I mean, you can you can kind of see that it doesn't really sound too much like them. But of course, he was a Warner Brothers guy, so I'm guessing that's why he that's why he produced for this band, I guess. I think to me this isn't really a great follow-up. I think you got the cover of "You're No Good," which I think Linda Ronstadt, as we can all probably agree here, that she definitely made it the song as it was. "Dance the Night Away." I'm not really big on that song. I love "Somebody Give Me a Doctor." Some fun stuff, and "Light Up the Sky," a little bit just like the debut. "Spanish Fly," which is kind of like similar to the Eruption song, Eruption guitar, instrumental. 1979. So, yeah, I'm probably going to give the album kind of like a 3. I don't know, I didn't really think it followed up too well with the first one. Okay, then we get "Women and Children" first, I believe, right? Is that what it could? Yeah. I don't know if I don't know if I really care too much about that album cover. I guess it's all right, even the back. And I even heard a lot of people say that they were kind of the first band to really introduce the hair metal bands. I guess if I could be wrong or right or wrong or whatever. Yeah, this one came out in 1980. Once again, Ted Templeman again producing for the album, and it's kind of funny, this back cover here. So yeah, I don't know about the front cover. Probably a 3. I don't know. It's not really that exciting. The first one here, as we always hear this song a bunch of times, "And the Cradle Will Rock." It's a really great one. "Romeo Delight," I really like that one. "Could This Be Magic?" Is that the same? I don't know if that's the same as the Barry Manilow song. Probably not. "And A Simple Rhyme." But I don't know. I can still hear a little bit of the same formula as the first 2 albums. But I'll probably give it maybe like a 3 or 4, Okay, then after that is 81. Ted Templeman, I'm pretty sure he produced all the David Lee Roth stuff. And it is "Fair Warning." I guess that kind of, describes what the album, the album title and the actual cover itself. With all these suicidal, contraption things. So some of this stuff's actually pretty alright. I like "Mean Street." Hear About It Later, But I don't know. I feel like I kind of get the sameness still as the previous album. But I think the album, I'm definitely probably going to give it a 4. It's really a little bit, has a bit of a Renaissance feel to it a little bit from the front cover. But I think overall, I'm probably going to give it maybe a 3 or a 4 again, Kind of just has a bit of the same, I guess same formula. Okay, and then we get 82, "Diver Down." Of course, you can instinctively know what it is, just by the cover and the title itself. And really like the back cover. Don't know where this was. I guess wherever this is. So yeah, this is 82. And I think I really like this one. This one has to maybe be my favorite. I mean, other than, of course, the debut. Probably my second favorite is probably this one. I feel like I heard that Eddie Van Halen was a big fan of this album, I believe. I think they were doing a lot more cover songs. But they do an amazing job of the Ray Davies song, Where Have All the Good Times Gone? Hang 'em High, of course, that's a cover. Oh Pretty Woman. And Dancing in the Street, yeah. I do also like Happy Trails, which kind of ends the album here. But the album cover is probably a 4, you know, like the white thing. It's pretty simple, but, you know, gets to the point. Even the back cover, too, is really great. And I'm probably going to give this album probably a 4. I really do think that this is my second favorite Van Halen album, is that one there. Okay, then we get the last Van Halen album, which is called 1984. I hate to say this, but I really hate this album. Yeah, I'm not really big. I mean, look at that. Yeah, the angel look at the angel smoking, you know, ooh, you know. I'm giving it a 2. I don't really care. And to be honest, God, I hear these songs, and I hear the cringe every time I hear these songs. Jump. Panama. I hear Motley Crue in there. I hear like Bon Jovi. Like I hear these other bands. They'll come later, and I don't know. I hear just that. Hot for Teacher. Ooh, Hot for Teacher. I'll Wait. I think I'll Wait is actually kind of like the song I actually kind of like from the album. Look at the album cover. You got David Lee Roth. Of course, he would cover that. What's that song? I think, oh, God, man, he went solo. He was just he went off the rails, man. And when they brought in Sammy Hagar, I do got to say that this was kind of the end of the band, pretty much. You know, that's just my opinion. And yeah, I'm giving it a 2. It's not a great album. But there you have it, folks. My random choosing of rating artists and whatever. Van Halen. Great stuff. Okay? Take care, folks. Bye-bye.